Welcome back, everybody. Today we are here with Tya Kassably. We are with Irene and Clara. Tya is a member of International Relations Committee and in charge of Beirut area in ULDY. That's the Union of Lebanese Democratic Youth. First of all, Tya, thank you very much for accepting our invitation. And we'd like to ask you, where are you located right now exactly in Lebanon? And what is happening right now in your country?
Okay, so I am with you today from Beirut in Lebanon, which is the capital. What is quite happening? We are in wartime. This time is like we've seen all. Lebanon has been in war for nearly 11 months now. But the escalation has been going quickly to a point where now we have nearly 1 million displaced. We were like Israel is attacking the south of Lebanon, the Bekaa, every region. There's not a region in Lebanon that is not being attacked. Some more than others. They claim targeting Hezbollah, but they are in fact targeting civilians everywhere in their homes, in the villages bordering with Palestine, with occupied Palestine, or even in the capital. We are seeing them targeting residential areas, the near hospitals. They are targeting the roads, the emergency exit roads towards safe areas. They are also spreading false evacuation orders where they say they tell people to evacuate. A quarter an hour left, they strike to an approximate distance to what the order mentioned. People are forced to leave their homes without anything. We are currently having a displaced crisis everywhere in the country. Hospitals are saturated because of many attacks that Israel launched on Lebanon, of which was the electronic attack, the cyber attack, which is quite this terrorist. It is a terrorist attack by all means, since these electronics were circulating among civilians in shops, in public places. They bombed everywhere in the country. They resulted in nearly 600 deaths and 4,000 wounded in one day, in one single minute. In a second minute, the next day, they also attacked on electronics, such electronic devices that are walkie-talkies, in different areas of Lebanon, which resulted in bigger bombings. And then they kept on escalating until they started striking everywhere and nowhere with like tons of bombs. They are the scenario is pretty similar to what is happening in Gaza, with a bit of differences. The differences that Gaza is besieged, disproportionate fight. Meanwhile, in Lebanon, it is still disproportionate fight, but we can say that Hezbollah, who is mainly taking advance on responding to Israel and attacking Israel and so on, is a bit quite a powerful, very powerful organization as well. So there is more balance on our front, but the crimes are still the same. The targets are the same. Now they are also taking control over our airspace. They are under the rules of international law. Nothing of this is permitted. but everyone keeps agreeing and not speaking up and not doing anything for us to actually reach a solution to this huge attack that is coming from Israel. They keep sending money. They keep declaring that Israel has the right to defend itself. Meanwhile, it is getting in the business of other countries, which is not something that is defended, as I know, by the international order that they claim they adhere to. So yeah, this is quite the situation in terms of casualties. This is obviously not a number of casualties that is normal in times of war. Never in any war we have seen these numbers increasing so fast, among which big majority are kids. Families are being completely wiped out. Houses are being attacked in one strike. They can be killing up to 50 people. Residential buildings full of people inhabiting it. So yeah.
And we know that in addition to Hezbollah leaders and civilians, of course, but Israel is also specifically targeting the leaders of the leftist political organization, right? Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yesterday, a strike in Kola killed four leaders in the FLP, which is the Front of Liberation of Palestine, the Palestinian Liberation Front. This is an organization that is not a major force. It is not by any means powerful enough to be a threat to Israel, but it is also taking part in the fight against Israel. It has been very powerful before Hezbollah was a thing. It was يعني resistance was mainly leftist, but they had like a lot of other parties also engaging in it. So the Palestinian Front of Liberation is not supposed to be a target to Israel because it is not powerful enough to be a threat to it, but it is also taking part in the fight side by side with Hezbollah, because when we are being attacked, we only stay united in the face of Israel. So every organization seeking for liberation is gonna stand side by side next to Hezbollah, just like for example the Amal party. They're also fighting side by side with them, and it has always been the case in Lebanon.
It's the same on to what happened in Gaza. Similar political decision of
Yeah,
all the Palestinian organization, political organization, to fight with Hamas, of course, against
yes, mainly.
the enemy.
Yeah, it is the same dynamics, I can say. uh, of course there is maybe one taking the lead because they have more means to do so, but everyone is just backing them.
Sure. Clara?
Sorry, can you hear me? Because
Yes.
I had some problem with my
No, this is we
connection.
hear you. We hear you well.
Okay. Hi, Tia. I want to ask you, with the beheading of Hezbollah, what's the control of the country right now?
Sorry.
I think with the beheading of Hezbollah, with the destruction of the Hezbollah leaders, who's in
Okay.
charge?
Okay, so to tell you, now in charge, like what we can say is that Hezbollah has a strong structures that have been well thought and well set up for 4 decades, more than 4 decades now. So they have a strong ability, just like Hamas, by the way. they have a strong ability to adapt to where this is going. They have plans. Nothing is going unplanned. We've seen even after the assassination of the Secretary General Sayyid Hassan Nasrallah, we've seen the attacks on Israel, يعني with the same performance. The performance of Hezbollah didn't regress. They are still attacking. They're spreading fear among settlers every day. And just like it was promised to Israelis before and now, we will not leave them. Until now, they didn't get to any goal that was set. They're not able to control the situation fully and return their settlers to the north. This is not going to be possible. They will have to negotiate with us. They will have to settle for what we also have to say if they want to get somewhere. And this has been told to them many times. Your settlers will not come back to the north if we don't reach a deal on both fronts. If a ceasefire is not reached in Gaza, it will not be reached in Lebanon. And this is the stance that the resistance is holding. And I think it is doing everything to keep the standard. And until now, we've done a very good job. I can say also like the military performance of Hezbollah didn't regress at any point. The attacks on Israel are still consistent and even stronger than what was before.
And what's the situation right now in your city? They are attacking.
In the city, of course, we are. يعني هن they are not only targeting people who like. يعني they're not only targeting people where they are following them where they go. So when we're talking about targets could be a displaced family in a relatively safe area. But yeah, they are now. If I go outside, you will hear surveillance drones that do not leave our airspace. They are always scanning everything that we do and like collecting information the whole time to just target anyone. Any displaced family from the south is being targeted everywhere. Not only from the south, I can say like everyone is being targeted equally. They might want to picture it as if Hezbollah was intrusive to the Lebanese society. Meanwhile, Hezbollah is a major, يعني it's like nearly 2/3 of the Lebanese population. So attacking the supporters and attacking Hezbollah, who is nothing but people who came up with an initiative for resistance, for liberation. They are targeting massive population. They are massively attacking people everywhere in the country. And they go out on medias and say it clearly. We can reach anywhere we want in the world, anywhere we want on earth. So this is quite of a worrying situation, but it's not like we haven't been in one before.
Yeah. And as regard to your organization, what's your party view on Hezbollah and Nasrallah?
Okay, so to start off with our stance on Hezbollah. Hezbollah is a partner in the country that is chosen by its own people. They have people who elect them, so they are completely legitimate. They are not what the US or the West tries to picture them as intrusive or as a terrorist organization. The claim is also that it is an Islamist extremist party, and that's what could be a characteristic of a terrorist party, which is not something that I agree on or we agree on, because it is mainly also part of the local culture. We are in a region that is mostly Muslim and Arab, and this should not by any mean that this is a movement that is an extremist one. They are fighting and they are resisting, and they are not the one who started all this in the first place. They didn't exist when Israel was attacking us, so this could never be this could never be an excuse to attack us. They are not intrusive to us. They have legitimacy. They are part of the government, and we disagree with them on a lot of points, on the economic plan, on the social plan, on the internal, maybe the external plan, but we will never disagree with them on fighting against Israel and imperialism. We will be backing them in their resistance against these mercenary entities, and we will be backing them as long as they are fighting our common enemy. This is where we intersect. And for the time being, we are leaving apart any other differences because this is not time for it. We are staying united. Israel and the West are trying to play on our contradictions, whether it's internal. They come and they say they try to convince Lebanese people that Hezbollah is causing all of this to you, but this is their narrative, and we stay united in the face of that. We are determined, and we are proud of the sacrifices that we are presenting to support Gaza and its people. They will never stand alone. Even before the creation of Hezbollah, Israel was attacking us uh, with the same narratives. يعني. On an external plan, they are using also the contradictions between our culture and foreign culture to picture it as if this is an Islamist extremist terrorist party that is intrusive to the society, and people that have maybe an Islamophobic background could be seeing it just like that. But we are conscious that we will stay united because we are seeing how brutal and how far this is going. The lies are being exposed, and it is the people's choice to make whether to see them as
Tia.
such or not. And concerning also the death of Hassan Nasrallah, just because I forgot, the assassination of Sayyid Hassan Nasrallah is, of course, an event that shook us. It is very suffering to see the death of the assassination of such a great leader, but never resistance has relied on a person. We are willing to continue. All along, they have always been assassinating our leaders, but they've never got what they wanted, because resistance always continues and it comes back even stronger. This will only make us stronger. This has filled us with only revenge that we have for them. So yeah.
So you and your party don't think that Lebanon should deal? Don't you think that maybe Israeli military supremacy is too strong for you? You think you don't hear me?
We
non
don't
ha
hear
senso,
you.
raga.
We don't hear you
We
anymore,
don't hear
Tia.
you.
Try now, maybe. No, we still don't hear you. Now, no, No, we... Yes, okay. Okay, wait for a second. Of course, the connection in Lebanon is not the best possible in these days. We wait. Go.
So Tia, since you went into that, we wanted to ask you, don't you think, and
Okay.
doesn't your party think that maybe Israeli military supremacy is too strong? You think that Lebanon should go on fighting and is able to fight against Israel?
Yeah. Well, what they are claiming that they are targeting are not, I can say, or what, يعني, what we can confirm is not all we have, يعني, in terms of weapons, if we want to say it that way. So this war being disproportionate, it has always been disproportionate. We will never have the power that Israel has militarily, if militarily speaking. So يعني if we want to say that their military supremacy is gonna make us bend, then let's stop from now, because we will never reach a point where we are equal with them on this level. Okay, so no, we will continue fighting. We will not يعني we refuse completely that the two fronts are separated. A ceasefire will be reached in Lebanon only if it gets reached in Gaza. We stand with these are two fraternal fronts that cannot be separated. That's what we aim for. On another hand, the military supremacy of Israel makes them think that they're gonna reach a place where they can deliberately go out and say that they're taking their front, their borders. Uh,
Tia, we lost you. I think.
Even if they decide to go for a ground invasion, they will find. Sorry.
Yeah, no, we lost you for.
Can you hear me?
I think. Yes, now yes, but we lost you for 20
Okay.
seconds because you freezed a bit and also the voice disappeared. Just the last 20 seconds.
Okay. So what I was saying that this has always.
Okay, as I was saying, the connection in Lebanon is of course not the best. So okay. Now you're
Yeah.
now now you're back. But no, of course, just always the same 20 seconds. We lost the last parts of your speech. But
So can you hear me again?
yes. We hear you. The connection comes and goes away, but now I'd say yes.
It's not the best. It's not the best
No.
here.
I know.
What I'm trying to say is that the pressure that Israel has always been trying to put on us is the fact that they can cause more death. It's true, but we obviously don't care. Not as in we don't care because we don't love our people. Of course, these people have a life and they are carrying it, but it is also a sacrifice and it is a price that we know that we have to pay. These people are people that are loved, no matter how much they try to dehumanize us. It's not gonna work that way. There are people dying and people sacrificing their souls for this, and this is not gonna be in vain. So if we are waiting to be as strong as Israel, then we're gonna need the U.S. money, and I don't think anyone can give it to us. So
Clear.
here's your answer. But where we encourage that we keep on fighting, we will never agree on it being separated in terms of solution. We will never settle for a solution that is less than what we expected. Yeah.
Clear.
Okay.
Yes. We
Okay,
just
so-
lost your 20.
Yeah, so the resistance will go on. Okay. And
Resistance will go on, and we will try to stay
Yeah.
by your side as much as we
Yeah.
can from as a political information channel. We do our best here in Italy to fight the mainstream media and their criminally support to Israel. So it's a very big pleasure to also to give voice to
Yeah, it is
people
a
like
lot of
you who's living what.
work you do. It is a lot of work you're doing.
Yeah, we
already.
hope. It's unfortunately not enough right now, but we are optimistic, of course. We are optimistic, and it's going to be. There's going to be a time where justice will do its course.
The
I
fall
hope.
of Israel is something sure. Yeah, and they
Yes.
do not have any in this that they will continue. They will not last forever. There will come a time and they will fall.
Irene, you wanted to ask something, right? Sorry.
Yeah.
Last question. Okay, we would like you to tell us something about the humanitarian organization you're part of and the work you do in Lebanon.
Okay, I am part of the Lebanese Union of Democratic Youth, which is an organization we are also part of the World Federation of Democratic Youth, which is our worldwide organization. And what we are doing now to help, we are trying to assist the displaced people. We are trying to assist in removing the rubbish and giving out anything to the people leaving their houses, whether it's food, it's sanitary products, it is mattresses, because people left without anything and they might stay for long. So we're trying to assist them in every way possible. And we are also raising funds to be able to ensure that they will not need anything. As you can see, Israel can't seem to reach any ceasefire deal because they always lie and never get anywhere with negotiations. So I think it's going to be a long time until we see any stopping of this crazy war. We hope you support us, and we will ensure that people are never alone in situation like this.
Perfect. We will leave the link to the organization in the description of this video, so we will find it below. I don't know if Irene and Clara have other questions. Otherwise, we let Tya free.
No.
Okay.
We can finish.
So, okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much,
Thank you so
Tya.
much.
We are with you in the way, of course, we can, and maybe we'll have other opportunities to talk about the situation in Lebanon and your struggle for liberation. So, thank you very much again.
Thank you. It's been a
everybody.
pleasure. It's
And
been a pleasure. Keep it up.
it's been a pleasure for us. Thank you, everybody who listened to us, and see you in the next episode. Thank you,
Thank
Clara.
you.
Thank you, Rene. Bye-bye.
Thank you and good luck.
Bye, Tya.
Bye.
Bye.